I've made peace with the fact that the things that I thought were weaknesses or flaws were just me. I like them. Poop humor is fun. If you do the toilet scenes well and commit to them, they can be really, really powerful. I've learned that success comes in a very prickly package. Whether you choose to accept it or not is up to you. Forensics I've always found absolutely fascinating. Anything to do with clues. And checking things out and solving. I need to know how the clock is made after you tell me what time it is. I want to know all the details so I can understand how it works. Every single second of every single day. I don't know if I feel like a bad mom, but at the end of the day I'm always plagued with, did I do enough? Should I go in a different direction? I've been on the floor and I've been heartbroken. I didn't know how I was going to stand up. But I just gave it time. It's just too much if you make your career everything. It is everything when you're doing it. But you have to find things you love just as much. The acting thing is so beyond my control. Acting isn't mine. You're like a tiny piece in this big, corporate mechanism that needs chemistry and divine intervention. I love fashion. I love couture. I'm going to erect a shelf in my bedroom with an art light to be the spot for the shoes of the month. I want them to serve another purpose. Racism, anti-Semitism, homophobia, sexism, anything Nazi and a boatload of other things have no place in my life. I will do comedy until the day I die. Inappropriate comedy, funny comedy, gender-bending, twisting comedy, whatever comedy is out there. I have an expensive hobby. Buying homes, redoing them, tearing them down and building them up the way they want to be built. I want to be an architect. Leaving my house and getting onto a red carpet is always crazy for me, because you have to find a way to be comfortable in the most uncomfortable situation imaginable. Human beings exist that have integrity, that know how to keep their mouths shut, that know the bigger picture, that don't sell out their friends. If I die tomorrow, will I have gotten everything in the world I've ever wanted? No, but I will have gotten everything that's made me happiest. I'm controlling, and I want everything orderly, and I need lists. My mind goes a mile a minute. I'm difficult on every single level. I always had boyfriends, but I never imagined a proposal or a wedding. To me, that was like having a ball and chain round your neck. As long as I have enough money for makeup artists, everything is okay. I feel young and very free. But one day, my face will be too old for the camera. There's so many different ways to cheat. People think infidelity is the way to cheat. I think it's sometimes far worse to emotionally cheat on somebody. I don't like to fly. I've never been a good flyer. I have a lot of friends that have permanent nail marks in their arms. The moaning that comes from me when there is turbulence. It's awkward for everyone around. I think in general, romantic comedies tend to take one person's point of view, but every once in a while you get something that is balanced for two people. I haven't always acted or reacted in a way that made me proud, but I didn't make that same mistake twice, and I think that's what I love about adversity, is that it always reminds me of what's really valuable in life. I was afraid of being a failure, of not having the best time, or of being chicken. But every year I get older I think, what was I fearing last year? You forget. And then you move on. I think Benjamin Bratt is the most dreamy. He's dreamy. And I love the fact that he's got this Peruvian heritage. He's absolutely striking. When you have adversity and you have pain, you never feel more alone than you do at that moment. And you can be surrounded by hundreds of thousands of people.